So resuming our discussion on reading the resume file into our pipeline. So I would quickly trigger off my pipeline over here, as you can see, in debug mode. So we will just walk through one by one with all the steps that we can see. So what we are trying to do on line number 20 is we are trying to open our configuration file as we have seen in the previous discussions, and I am opening it as a file object. So it will basically um, be since it's a YAML file, so we are trying to load it as a dictionary in config list on line number 23. So as you can see, all my keys are there: input, output path, archive path, and other relevant keys. And then there are lists like step list and patterns, right? So these values I will try to store in different variables in line number 27, 28, 29, as you can see. Now the important thing over here is the file directory, which is input file directory, as I have shown earlier as well. This is what I'm talking about. This is where my input resumes are kept for processing. So this is what I have stored in this variable. Now in line number 34, now it's important to understand the logic, what's happening here. So if you see over here, we are trying to list the directories using list dir function. We are passing the location of the input location where we have kept the resumes. So it will basically list down all the directories and files inside this particular directory. So we are looping through one by one, as you can see in the middle loop. For f in os.listdir, the input directory we have passed. Now we are checking whether whether the path is a file. We are checking this by joining the path of file directory with the file name, basically. So it will list down all the files that are there in directories. So we are joining the directory and file name in this os.path.join function, and we are checking whether it is a file. If it is a file, then it is getting stored in the file path list. So in our case, since there is only one file, so we will get only one element in our file path list. So let's do that. So I'll just quickly step out to see what's happening. So when I check the file path list, I have one element that points to my resume, the PDF resumes, which I am about to read using Apache Tika, as we can see over here, line number 39. So we are trying to instantiate our resume reader class, which we will be seeing over. I'll just go to the definition once. So this is my resume reader class that I have created, custom built. Here I have kept all the methods that pertains to reading the resumes. As you can see, different methods are there: reading PDF using PDF plumber, reading PDF through Apache Tika, right? All other methods are there. So I'll come back to my main file. So I have instantiated this class in line number 39, and it will go to the constructor, as you can see, and it will assign all relevant values. And next thing is I am calling the function read PDF through Apache Tika, as you can see. So we will just step into this function, and it will just log one message performing that step. As you can see, resume read with this particular file. So important thing to understand is, like, Apache Tika module gives us a parser over here. Like, it's a module tika.parser from this particular module over here, as you can see. So we are using this parser over here from Tika module, and this is what is calling the method, the function from file. So we are passing the file path over here, and it is generating the text parse PDF, as you can see. Thanks guys, we'll continue our discussion in the next video.